Good evening, fifth graders. Tonight we're working with the sum of angles. This concept is a pretty basic concept. Once again, we ought to always remember that triangles, when you add up all the angles inside a triangle, it equals 180 degrees, or 180. Let's take a look at this first one here, this first little slide. I have a ton of different triangles on here. One thing I must remind you, and I'm just going to say it again, if I add up all the angles in each one of these triangles, I'm going to have 180, 180, 180, all over the place. All these equal 180, 180, 180, 180, 180. Now every angle is going to be a little different, but when I add them all up, I have 180, 180, 180. You have to keep that in mind. Whenever you see a triangle, you add up all the angles, it equals 180, 180. Hopefully that helps you know that I'm trying to get that point across. All right, first of all, I've got a triangle here. Number of sides, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 sides. Number of triangles, well, I see 1 triangle. I'm going to pick, and I'm going to kind of re-explain that again. When I'm counting the number of triangles, I'm going to pick one of my vertices. I'm going to pick this point, and then I draw a line to each point. How many triangles do I see in there? I see 1 triangle. Okay. The sum of all the angles is 180 degrees. There's 1 triangle, so it equals 180 degrees. Let's keep on cruising along here. Looks like I've got a square here. How many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. Number of triangles. Well, I'm going to pick this vertice this time. And I have to draw a line to each vertice. So I'm drawing a line to that one, drawing a line to this one, and drawing a line to this one. So how many triangles do I see? Well, I see 1 triangle, 2 triangles. What is the sum of all the angles in a square? This is how you solve this. I have a 2 here. How many triangles do I have? I have 2. So 180 times 2. Got a 16, 2, 3. 360. Sum of all the angles is 360. We kind of knew that because these were all right angles, right? 4 times 90 equals 360. Keep watching, okay? There's a pattern with all of these today. How many sides do I have on my pentagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides in my pentagon. How many triangles do I have? I'm going to pick a point. I'll pick this point this time, this vertice. I'm going to draw a line to all of my other vertices. This is important to do. How many triangles do I see? 1, 2, 3 triangles. What is the sum of all the angles on a pentagon? Well, I keep in mind, how many triangles do I have? I have 3 triangles. So I'm going to go 180 times 3. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 540 degrees. It's the sum of all the angles in my pentagon. Take a look at a hexagon. Let me throw some red on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. How many triangles? Let's pick this point this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many triangles? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 triangles. 180 times 4. 0. 32. 720. 720 is my sum of all the angles of a hexagon. Let's keep on going here. Got a heptagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sides on a heptagon. I'm going to pick this vertice. Draw a line to all the other vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sum of all the angles. 180 times 5 triangles. 40. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 4 is 900. Now we've done quite a few. Let's take a look at examples here. If it's a 7-sided shape, how many triangles? 2 less. 6-sided shape, how many triangles? 2 less. 5-sided shape, how many triangles? 2 less. 4, 2 less. 3, 2 less. So, however many sides we have, the amount of triangles is always 2 less. We have an octagon, 8 sides. 2 less, 6 triangles. 180 times 6. 48. 1080 degrees. Okay. Nine-sided shape, 9 sides, 7 triangles, 180 times 7. Next one, 10-sided shape, 10, 8 triangles, 180 times 8. 11-sided shape, you understand how we're going with this? Will be 11, then it'll be 9. If I ask any tricky ones here at the end, let's keep going. Look at this, a 20-sided shape. Now, I don't expect you to be able to pick one vertex and go ahead and draw all the way around. Look how messy that would get. How would you ever be able to get all of those? But what I do know is if I have 20 sides, that means I have 18 triangles. So how would I find the sum of all those angles? Easy. 180 times 18. Subtract, or it's multiply. 0. 64. 14. Place value holder. Don't need this 8 anymore. I'm going to go ahead and erase this 6 at the top of the page. Switch colors. You got 1 times 0, 0, 8, 1. I'm going to add this up. 0, 4, 12, 3,240. See that, how that'd be 10 times trickier if you actually had to add all those up? Take a look at this one. How many sides do I have? So you're going to see kind of a complicated one. When you see a shape like this, don't pick a vertex that can't get to all points. This vertex wouldn't be one you'd want to pick because you'd have trouble getting to this point. You're going to have a problem like that tomorrow, okay? First of all, let's count all of our angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sides, that means I have 6 triangles. Let's see if I can find those 6 triangles. I'll pick this vertex. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles. And I'd be going 180 times 6. Hopefully that helped. Find the sum of all angles. Remember, when you're finding the sum of all angles, you have to find the triangles. Pick one vertex, find all the triangles. Number of triangles is always 2 less than the amount of sides, and then you multiply that by 180. Hopefully this helped. I know I went through a lot there, but hopefully this helped on how to find the sums of all polygons, the angles of all the polygons.